Hello. Hello. I hope the same thing doesn't happen like last time where I couldn't see the chat. Hang on. To make sure that. Okay. Ari! Oh my gosh. Hi. Hello, Victor. Hello. Ari, oh my gosh, I haven't seen you here in a while. Yeah, I wrote. Hi, Mark. I wrote sketching in the title because, like, I've had this idea in my head for like the past week. And I want to just start doing it because I know the longer I prolong it and keep trying to do the excuse like, oh, I don't know how to do it, so I need to learn how to do it first, then I'm never going to do it because I'm never going to like, well, I shouldn't say never, but it'll take me a lot longer to learn how to do what I want to do than to just start doing it. So that's where I'm at right now. And I've been meaning to come live for a few weeks now, but I haven't. So I figured no better time like the present. Might as well just go. But how is everyone? Let me ask that first before I go more into detail about like what it is I'm gonna try to sketch, and then just like life updates and stuff, since y'all are like where I vent every now and then. Beats what I've been doing, needed a break. What have you been doing, Victor? Hello, Scott. I saw your last video podcast. Vanessa, you both did a great job. Thank you. That one was so much fun, honestly. I didn't expect to have that much fun making it. Hi, Roger. Shout out Kent. Roger. Hi. Yeah. So for the last video that I uploaded, it was the visual to Hello, Shania Lover. It was the video to the most recent podcast episode for me and Vanessa's podcast, Serendipitous Soul Sisters. It's Spooky Soul Sisters right now. And what we did was we created original horror mazes, and we've had experience with this before. If you saw the video, then you would have heard this story already. But in high school, in drama, we would put on our own horror maze for Halloween and stuff, and it was like a big thing. And I just remember always being super stressed out during that time. It was fun, but it was stressful because we had to do everything from the planning to the creating to the building to the performing. Like it was a lot of work. But obviously I didn't have to do all that for this, but I always doubt my creative abilities, so I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to create a like super spectacular maze, but I was actually really pleased with what I came up with. I love that y'all know each other and stuff. Shout out. Yeah, if y'all tell me to shout you out, I'm just going to yell. Obviously, like I'm a little tired right now, so I won't completely yell, but it'll be something. Putting together a theory of gravitational waves and black holes as being like a cloth to the universe. All right. I love it when you all say hello to each other. It's really great. I'm going to, well, I'll try not to be super silent, but I'm going to be silent for a minute because I'm going to post about the fact that I'm live on other places and stuff. Because, that's just what you do. So a lot has happened since the last time I went live. So I feel like I have things to talk about. I don't know how well my multitasking is going to be because I say I'm going to sketch and then I also want to talk. So I don't know if I can do both at the same time, but we'll see. But okay, I'll talk about what I'm going to sketch or what I'm going to try to draw first because that's kind of interesting, I guess. I've been really stressed out, so like my throat hurts. um, it's not sickness or anything. It's just like I've been having allergies, and so the allergies give me anxiety because I think it's COVID, and then they just get worse because I stress myself out. But anyway, so the idea that I have, I've been experimenting a lot. Actually, no, I really, I really haven't. I've been trying to paint more. Hello, Randall. Um, and I really do want to get better because this has become such a nice hobby for me but it can also become really frustrating because I get a lot of good visions in my head of stuff that I want to do, but then I don't have the capability at this time to really execute it. And then that like stresses me out and then it makes painting not fun. So I'm really trying to practice and I have been talking about this in like therapy and stuff and with like my sister and everything. I've been really trying to practice like not going extreme for everything because okay, quick peek into how Nadia's mind works. Like I have a bad habit of turning things that I love into chores, if that makes sense. like like for example, I love learning K-pop dances. Like it's so much fun. It's always super fun for me. I love filming myself doing it. It's great. Um, And the mall event or the event on Saturday was amazing. Shania Lover. I'll talk about it a little bit later. Um, but anyway, yeah, I love learning dances. It's so much fun. But then I'll start learning it, and then I'll like pressure myself to get it perfect. I'll pressure myself to learn the entire dance, and I'll pressure myself to learn more dances that day. And then I'm just like, you're not learning as many dances as you want to. Like all these dances, they're all these songs, they're like coming and going, and you're not going to be able to like learn it in time with it. It's stupid. And then I don't have fun anymore because I'm making it a chore and I'm stressing myself out. So I'm trying to practice not doing that because I do that with so many things. I'm really not trying to do that with painting and stuff. So it's like the bad habit that I'm applying to painting with that habit that I have is like I want to paint and then I sit down to paint and then I don't know what to paint and then I stress myself out because I'm like, why don't I know what to paint? Like I'm not creative enough. Like I need to be more creative, or like I need to be better at painting. I need to take lessons and like all that stuff. And I need to be so amazing. And I'm like, no, you don't. You literally just like, just do it. You don't need to do that. So it's like stressing myself out. I don't need to do that. But so the idea that I have is kind of sad, actually. But it's when did I do that? That doesn't look very good. It's kind of sad, actually. It's like I want to make a picture where breathe. Story of my life. I need to breathe more. Let me finally tell y'all what I'm doing. So I've had this idea that's kind of sad, but I want to make it look cool, where I draw two figures, and I'm really challenging myself with this because people and like bodies and stuff, not my forte. I've tried to like draw humans before and it never comes out the way I want it to, but I have this idea and I don't have the money to commission someone to do it. So two figures, and one of them has their heart in their hand. And so then you see like a gaping hole. My heart is on this side. And then you see like a gaping hole in their chest. And like maybe I'll put blood coming down. I don't know if I want to get super graphic. And then they're holding it out to the other figure. And then there's going to be like words on top of them because this is what this one figure is saying, and it's please take care of it. And then the other figure is standing there and like reaching out towards it, and it's like, I will. But then you see, and I'm torn between what I want to do. I either want to put behind the second figure a chest filled with other hearts, so you know that it like symbolizes that like they're not going to take care of it, they're just going to take it and like keep it, and then you're never going to have your heart again, like whatever. Or they have, or the other figure just has like a lock or like barriers on their heart, so it shows that it's like the one person is giving the other person their heart, but the person isn't going to do the same, like they're just going to take the other person's heart and that's it, like that's that. I don't know if I want, or I don't even know if I want to do either of those. The bottom line is I want it to symbolize like someone giving someone else everything basically, and then the other person just not reciprocating and not giving it back, just taking things from other people. So yeah, that's where I'm at. So I took, since I don't know how to really draw figures, I took pictures of myself in the positions that I kind of want to be in, and I'm just gonna kind of go from there. But I don't really know how it's going to play out. Try meditation to relax and focus your energy. I do meditate every now and then. Not as much as I want to, because again, the extreme habit that I have when I meditate once, if I always think I need to meditate every day and it needs to be really good and I need to be super like in the zone and like everything is, I was putting too much pressure on myself. But I find meditation in running. I realized that yesterday. I went to the beach to go run and I was just in such like a good mindset. I'm like, I meditate when I run. So yeah. Art, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Very true. Yeah, very true. My camera is like foggy. Why don't you react anymore? I still saving the house cleaning for you. I love doing woman duties. Power to you, my girl. I cannot relate. But let's not call them woman duties because they are not specifically for women. Anyway, why don't you react anymore? I do. Or I did a reaction for Patreon recently, and then Camille and I also reacted to something. I do want to do more, and I do plan on doing more because I haven't reacted in a very long time, like regularly. It's a little difficult right now with school because with trying to keep up with the channel and then the podcast and then school and everything, it's a little bit difficult, but I will try. My goal is to get a vlog out for you all soon because I have a lot of footage that I just have, and they're not going to be their own video. So I really want to like put it all together and make a vlog. I just haven't started it yet. So once I get that out, it's been hard recently, y'all. So I'm trying, but my goal is to get that out, and then I'll just like get a day to myself and just film a bunch of reactions so that I have it to like put out to y'all. So DM me or comment on. Okay, my last reaction video that I uploaded to YouTube myself was, I want to say, Misty Mountains. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that is the last reaction video that I uploaded. Wow, that was a while ago. Since I just said eventually one day I want to set aside a day where I just film a bunch of reaction videos. So if you have something that you want me to react to, comment it under that video, the Misty Mountains reaction video, so that I can go look at it when I film. Yeah, okay. Your idea sounds so cool for a sketch. Thank you, Ari. Do you have any pointers for someone trying to draw people? I like the thought. Thank you. You know, Nadia, I still believe a little live stream therapy seems to help you for a bit. Does wonders for those who truly cherish these fun, honest moments. Thank you, Roger. I don't know what it is about this. I don't know why it's so easy for me to just like be super honest about everything on live stream. Maybe it's because I can't see any of y'all. Because that's something I noticed has become a problem. Well, not a problem. That's something I noticed has been challenging, especially in like my therapy sessions and stuff, is I feel like I'm not opening up all like the way and being completely vulnerable with my therapist, because it's just really hard for me to do that. I think I open up a lot easier here because I can't see any of y'all. I can only see your comments and stuff. A collector of hearts and emotions. Yeah, kind of like that. If that works to run, then do what helps clear the mind. Yeah. Liked your last podcast. Thank you. I'm glad. Take care of yourself. The other stuff will take care of itself. Yeah, you know, I'm trying to take care of myself. It's a little difficult. My office is an organized chaos. Please turn into pentatonics. I don't know if y'all would want me to see. Hello. I don't know if y'all would like me to react to Pentatonic's Bohemian Rhapsody because I've heard it before. I actually listened to it. So it wouldn't be a really good reaction because I know it already. But yeah, no, they do a very good job. All right. I'm going to try to start doing this. I have my reference pictures. 안녕하세요. Hello. Of course, Fourth Impact. Yes, I know. I saw it the day it uploaded, and I told Camille, I was like, oh my gosh, Fourth Impact did Dynamite. She was like, no way. We didn't film a reaction, so I don't know. I really want to react to it, but I would feel so weird doing it without Camille. So this weekend we'll try to do it. I should let her know so that she doesn't do it without me. If you're going for a realistic look, I suggest laying out your references on one sheet and draw grids on it so you can try to replicate it on your paper. Grids. I don't really know how to do grids. We'll see. Let's see. Play it in the background. No, I'm not gonna watch it without Camille. It's an amazing cover. I can imagine literally when we were reacting to their cover of Ice Cream. I didn't say it out loud because I didn't want to be rude, but like literally I was like, man, I really wish that they would cover Dynamite, and they have, and I'm so happy. Why not do it on here and the other one for your Patreons? Because doing reactions twice doesn't feel right to me. I don't know. Because it's like, if it's going to be a good, genuine reaction, it needs to be the first time that I see it only. Oh, Bohemian Rhapsody? I don't want to get copywritten. Because this live stream could shut down if that happens. But anyway, I'm gonna try doing this. So the last time that Camille live streamed on Friday, I believe it was, she told me, or no, not last Friday, I think 2 Fridays ago. I don't know, some recent time that Camille live streamed after she told me like, oh, and everyone told me to tell you like they hope you're doing okay and stuff. So I don't know what Camille And I appreciate that, by the way. But I don't know what she was or what she disclosed to y'all about like stuff that's like been going on and all that. So if anyone can give me like a little recap of what you already know, that'd be nice. You know, sometimes I think about cutting my hair this short, and then I look at myself and I'm like, yeah, I don't think that's the move. Yay! Ari and I sketching together. I'm just trying to find a way to get comfortable because there's only so much counter space. So I brought my lap desk for this. Okay. I don't even know how I'm. You know what? I need to stop thinking. I just need to do it. So I'm gonna draw a full body. I don't really think I'm gonna get into detail of like face and stuff because I think I will go crazy if I do that. Hello, Asa Fernandez. Because if I try to like focus on details, like super specific details, I'll get really discouraged because that's where I really fall short. But yeah, she talked about the mall event and she boasted about how great of a dancer you are. That's nice. That's nice. I try with dancing. I could be better, but I'm all right. I'm glad that it was really nice of her to like play the Not Shy video that I just recently did. I should get my sketch pad also. Yes, join in. I think it mostly that we care for both of you and that you guys look out for each other. Yeah. Oh yeah, we do. Okay, so if that's the case, I'll talk about like stuff that's been going on lately. So the last time I live streamed, I was just kind of like, I think if I remember correctly, just like talking about my mental health and everything. I think I started way too big because I'm gonna run out of space. I need to make this a little bit smaller. Pretty earrings though. Thank you. Got them from an H&M like last year. So I was talking about my mental health last time and stuff and how it like wasn't the best and I was going through a rough time. Surprise, surprise. Still going through a rough time. I'm not. I need to stop saying that because fake it till you make it, you know? But basically, I had a bit of a, not breakdown, but we'll call it like a freak out, I guess, like about 2 weekends ago, because I was at home and I was getting ready to come back here. And I was just really, really dreading it. And that made me angry because this place that I'm in right now, my apartment, is has always been such a sanctuary for me. Like, just such a safe place. Yeah, I've gotten anxiety and anxiety attacks here before, but it's never been super bad for the most part. It's like I love coming here. I love being here and everything. But recently it's kind of lost that. And I don't really know why. I've just been having, with the way my mental health is right now, it's just like not having it for some reason. And so I had a moment where I was like, I think I want to move back home, which kind of made me angry because I just moved back here. And so I was like, I can't do this to myself, you know? This is not working. The way I took these reference pictures, it was at the wrong angle. So I'm gonna move on to plan B and just free fall. Just go all in. Have fun, Nadia, as I have to go. Oh, bye, Mark. See you soon. My drawing board is full of, I'll see if I can figure something out. Me too. I meant to ask, where you and Vanessa do your podcast at? We do it at my house. Where was I? Oh yeah, so I was really angry because I was like, I don't want to move back home. I just moved back, but like I don't think I can do this because it was starting to be like I have this fear every time I'm here at my apartment by myself, where I constantly fear that something bad is going to happen. Like I'm just constantly like on edge and freaked out that like something bad is going to happen and I'm not going to be at home with my family. Really irrational thinking on my part, but it is what it is. And so I was just like really thinking, oh gosh, I need to move back home and everything. And I talked to my sister, and my sister was just telling me like, do what's best for you and stuff. But the thing is, like, I think that here, but then I go home, and then I also have anxiety at home because of like other stuff. Like, it's just nowhere is giving me peace. It's only when I'm at the beach do I have peace. And even the other day, I was like freaking out because the tide was really close. I don't know. Exactly, and I love her. My point, where it's coming from, like, for like 2 years, I was back and forth from like school, home. From March, pretty much September, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, like 7 months for the most part. For like 7 months, I was home because of like lockdown and quarantine and everything. And that's the longest that I had been home since high school, basically. High school was 2 years ago for me. Almost 3 at this point. Woo! And so I'm like, everything is just off right now because of the pandemic, because of like everything. So obviously it's a little weird. I can't just go back to normal being here. So I went through a pros and cons list. Like, think of the worst thing that could happen, like back it up to a comfort level. See, Victor, I tried that, but see, the world exploding is constantly on my mind, and that is like big fear of mine. Because I would want to be home if that were, God forbid, if that were to happen. Anyway, so I wrote a pros and cons list of like pros and cons to being here and then to being at home, and like home had a lot more pros. Like over here, I don't feel as safe going running here because at home there are parks nearby that I like to go to. I don't like running on the street by myself, so I would not do it here. If I'm at home, my mom or my dad could follow me in the car. Home is closer to the beach, and I love to go there and run. Over here, I can still go, but it's just a lot farther. Home, where my family is. Home are where my friends are. Home is like where Camille is, so it's easier for like YouTube and everything. Home is just home, And then here, the biggest pro that being at my apartment has is the freedom and the independence that I have. Not to say that like I don't have freedom at home, but like here, I don't need to tell anyone what I'm doing. I don't need to tell anyone where I'm going. I just do it. I don't really need to answer to anybody but myself. And I like that. And I like my space. And I like my freedom and my independence. But then I just feel so on edge all the time and lonely. And I don't know. It was just getting really hard to function. And so I thought, I'm going to move back. And then I talked to my mom, and my mom was like, "Yeah, like you're not going to be happy no matter where you're at." Um, not like I'm sad everywhere. Like I have so much anxiety, I can't just like run from it. You know, it's going to follow me. And I was like, "Yeah, you're right." And then she made a good point. She was like, "It's good to have like a place for school. Like you can just be there during the week and just come home on the weekends." And I was like, "Yeah, like you're right." And that is nice. Like last week I was here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday morning I went home. And it was really nice because over here I do focus a lot better because my sister and my family like aren't here. So I just like crack down and do work or whatever. Um, but I still looked into it. And to break the lease contract that I have here is a little over $700, which is like $300 less than rent. So I was like, oh, I can do that. I can just like move back home. I can get a job and I can pay it off myself. But the thing is, everything is just so uncertain right now. As of right now, my school is online and I don't see that changing anytime soon. But what if it does? And then my thing is, God forbid, but if it looks like next year is going to be online, I will not renew this lease. And I'm just going to go home and work and like go to school and just save up money and then move out when I graduate. But I have no way of knowing that until it gets closer to next year, next school year at least. So I'm just kind of stuck. I mean, I'm not stuck. I'm fine. My anxiety, I feel like once I talked about that and got it all out in the open, I felt a lot better. So I do feel calmer. Like right now, I'm at my apartment. I'm by myself because my roommate and her boyfriend like went out to go get ice cream and stuff. So I'm alone, and I feel fine. So that's a positive. Um, but I still feel stuck because I just don't know what to do. And then I'm trying to find a job. And then once I find a job, I may not be able to go home as often. So I don't know what that, but I feel like once I find a job, maybe that will help add some more structure because I never felt this way before the pandemic. Like, pandemic aside, when I was living out here, like for school and stuff, I never thought twice about like, what if something bad is happening or happens and I need to be home? I miss my family so much. I need to be home. I never thought about stuff like that. Like I missed them and I did like going home, but I just didn't make it a point to do it super often. And I think that just had a lot to do with the structure because there was just such a purpose to be here. Because before, like I had this apartment because it's right down the street from my school. So it's like I woke up, I went, came back home. Or like I went to school to work and then to rehearsal and then came back home and everything. So there was just more of a purpose to be here. So I think if I find a job, maybe that'll help bring some more purpose back here and I'll have more structure and be better, even better than I am right now. But I don't know. I went on a tangent. Also, I gave up on drawing my idea because the pictures that I took of myself, they're from a low perspective, so it just doesn't. It's not how I want to. So I'm just drawing flowers right now. Need to put a little bit more effort into my idea. But look out for that. I will share updates on Patreon about my idea. Okay, a lot of y'all have said stuff, so let me catch up. You have to face fear head on. It's hard, but it works. Yeah, for the most part. Every day I'm facing my fear. Every day when I wake up, I face it. Think of, oh yeah, I read that. I go halo jumping. What's that? Me as a gamer, just playing online games makes me forget everything else, fears, etc. That's nice. That's part of growing up. You have to balance it out. Take one day at a time. Yeah, I'd probably do that too as well. if next year's still like this. Yeah, no, I really hope. Hopefully by next year, this country will be a little better off. I can't imagine making younger life choices during these times. Don't let these times define you. Yeah, it's really difficult. How far away from home? Just stay at your home just on the weekend. Yeah, David, that's what I'm doing right now. Like today, I just got back from home because I live about 45 minutes away with good traffic. So, yeah, I was home from Friday to today. So, and I'm gonna go back this Friday. So, as of right now, since I don't have a job, that's a little easy to do. Sorry, I have to dig out sheet music to the girl from I'll be right back. All right, have fun. But going back to what Roger said, I'm like so dehydrated right now. Going back to what Roger said, yeah, I really hope that we're in a better place by this time next year. We'll see what the outlook of that looks like on November 3rd. Hoping for the best, but you never know what's going to happen. And I just really hope science has a miracle and we get a vaccine and we can resume to, I don't want to say go back to normal because there are a lot of things that need to change. And I hope some things stay, like I hope masks are normalized enough in the US at least where whenever someone is sick, they just wear it. Even if it's not COVID, just like wear it. I don't know. That's like, I feel like that should just be common sense now. And like when you go to the store and they have that like plexi screen or whatever, I like that because it's like, whoa, you just never thought of stuff like that before. Like how much germs a retail worker or sales associate comes in contact with a day. So that's nice. That's a nice thing to keep. But I just want to win against this pandemic. I don't like losing. So um, LA doesn't have good traffic. LA does have good traffic sometimes. Like clear streets. It always depends on the time of day, what day, all that. Like when I was planning on coming back to school or to my apartment, I knew not to leave between the hours of 2 and 5 because then it would take over an hour to like 50 minutes to over an hour to get here. I timed it just perfectly to where I got here in a good 42 minutes. Sorry, I don't have much advice I can give, but I hope this gets better for you. Thank you, Ari, and it's okay. I'm not really looking for advice. I'm just kind of venting right now. I'm back. Thank you, Roger. Yeah, Ari is a really good artist. Like she's amazing. It's insane. But yeah. As of right now, I'm just trying to get rid of this like lonely feeling that I feel because I don't like feeling alone. It's strange. It's strange. I don't really talk about stuff like this that much because, you know, why would I? But I was in a relationship type of thing for a very long time, very formative years. Since for like about 5 years. I feel like I might have mentioned that before, but I don't know. It was off and on. It wasn't a solid like relationship or whatever. But it was enough to where like even when we weren't together, the other person was still there. So they were always there, like in my life and stuff. I could always text them. I could always count on like at the end of the day having a text or a call from them. And so now that that is not a thing anymore, and it hasn't been for about 7 months now. It's just kind of dawning on me how much their presence affected me. And so now that like emptiness is just really noticeable. Um, and I don't really like that. I don't like feeling alone when I know I'm not. Camille told me that when I do feel alone, I should reach out to people that are there. So I'm trying to do that. But it is difficult because, of course, I have my friends and my family and stuff and people that care about me. But it's just getting rid of a habit that I was used to for years is really hard. But I'll get there, I'm sure. You know how positive of a person I am. I see things getting better and also truly believe you will be stronger, Nadia. I'm so encouraged by the things you do share and accomplish. That means a lot to me, Roger. And yeah, Ari just plugged her art account on Instagram, so go follow that. I'm gonna retype it just so y'all know. Bam. Yeah. Oh, I know what I can talk about. True friends and family are everything. Music helps. Yes, music does help a lot. I wish I could sing. I wish I could make music because I feel like I can make some baller music right now. I have something I can share with you. So I went on a date recently. Haha. It's actually really sad how this ends. I went on a date 2 weekends ago with someone I matched with on Tinder. And it was really interesting. We went to BJ's, which is a restaurant, and it was like one of the first times. Well, no, I had gone to a restaurant before, but like other places, I guess. So I was really nervous because I don't really like to go to restaurants right now. But it was nice. We went, we ate, they paid, and I was like, oh, thanks for paying. And then because she paid, then I treated her to boba after. And then we went to a park and we just talked for a bit. It was very nice. And then before I continue on, wait, hang on. Suggestions for loneliness: find a cute, big character stuffed animal to hug. Yeah. I actually actually, it's not a stuffed animal, but I got this pillow from Target recently. It's really nice to like hold. My wife of 25 years passed away 5 years ago Thursday. I'm so sorry. Wouldn't give up those memories for anything. Wow, 5 years ago. That's insane. Well, so it's been 5 years. Yeah, does time heal? Because, I'm only 7 months. I mean, I wasn't married, but like 7 months, and I'm still feeling it. So does time heal? But anyway, so it was a nice date. And then we hung out this past Friday. We were just like studying and talking, and we got like food and stuff. And then I went home and I said, never mind, because I just realized I didn't feel anything. And that was sad because I don't know. She was really nice. She really was. And I wasn't really used to like some of the things that she was telling me. She was being like an actual decent human being. And I was like, wow, I don't know if I deserve this. But I just don't feel anything. So I'm still emotionally detached right now. But such is life. I had 25 years with an angel. Who else gets that? I'm fine. Gonna make me cry. That's nice. Nice words. Y'all want to see my flowers? Some flowers that I drew. Let me show y'all. I showed y'all one of my paintings that I've done recently, but I had more, and I just recently did more. And I meant choking on water. I meant to show y'all more, but I forgot. So let me take y'all to go grab one. Just gonna grab. Some of y'all may have seen some of these before, but I'm gonna show you them again. If it would have been fun. You have to keep trying to find the one TM. Yeah. It'll happen when it happens. Pretty flowers. Thank you. I'm trying to doodle right now. How's it going? I forgot my seatbelt. Never forget your seatbelt, Roger. Safety. Water right. That's the same reaction I get with mooch. Oh my gosh. Well, that happens to me so often where I'm drinking or eating something and then it goes down the wrong pipe. But anyway, so I think I posted this on Patreon. Definitely posted it on Snapchat, but I don't think any of you except for Ari have my Snap. So this is something I did a while ago. It's just like colors and bubbles and like drip down. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, I need to like sign it. Well, anyway, yeah. So I'm pretty sure most of you have seen this one already, but we're doing a show and tell right now. So this is one. I think I showed this on my last live stream. This is also something I did recently. I just like literally I had no plan. I just started painting. There was no thought process for this. I don't know how I ended up here. This is just where we're at. There's the bisexual flag in the middle. Because me. So yeah, I may paint over it one day, honestly, because I don't know what the point of it is. I'm starting to look at it and not feel happy. And when that happens, then I just assume that means I need to do something different. So we'll see. And then these two I did last week, and I actually really like them. So a show that I watched a few months ago was She-Ra, Princess of Power, and the Princess of Power on Netflix. Such a good show. It's like a remake from She-Ra from like the 80s, I think, but better in my opinion. Lots better. So I really love She-Ra. She's so fantastic. And in my last therapy session, I'm pretty sure like my therapist told me to like draw the word strength. And I was like, yeah, I can do something like that. And so when I thought strength, I thought She-Ra. So I painted this. This is her. It's not super done yet. I want to get like a little bit of her other eyebrow on this side, but I don't want to go too much. So that's why I haven't done it yet. And then it says strength right here, but you can't really see it. And no, not He-Man. Not He-Man. She-Ra. I don't like He-Man. No reason. It just, I've seen a few episodes and I'm like, what is this? So if y'all want a new cartoon to watch, I totally recommend She-Ra and the Princess of Power on Netflix. Really good stuff. So that's this. Ends up spelling my own name. Oh my gosh. We'll get funky with that, Roger. Spell it in different fonts and stuff. And then this, so for this one, so you know how it's like purple back here? When I was doing a second coat on this, I accidentally chose the wrong color. And so I had like a bunch of that color on the paintbrush. And when that happens, I don't like to waste paint. So I just kind of slapped it on this and was like, I'll work with something after. So this one, this is probably like my favorite painting that I've done to date. Not including this one, because while I really, really love this one, I copied this picture. Like, this is an actual picture. I just like zoomed in on half of it and then retraced it on this myself. So it's not like original. But this is original. So this is what I did. I just have like colors, and then when it was just the colors, I had no idea what I wanted to like do over it. And I was like, do I even want to put anything over it? I don't want to ruin it. But I just like dipped my paintbrush in black and just like made a flower. It's all one line. So that was fun. And I really love the way it turned out. See, this is the feeling that I want to have when I look at stuff I painted. And I'm not getting that with this one. So I think I'm going to change this. Because I want more stuff like this, where I look at it and I'm like, yeah, that's a painting that I like. And I did it. My throat is starting to hurt because I'm talking so much. I'm talking more today than I have all week. Ari, you better send me a picture of whatever you're sketching. I'd like to see it. I'm rewatching Avatar, Legend of Aang/Korra. I really want to watch Avatar. I've never seen it before. It's on my list. Me and my friend Vanessa, we're going to watch it together. We're going to like Netflix party it and watch it. I can change out an empty toilet roll, so I got that going for me. Well, you know what? That's great, Roger. You really love putting different colors. Yeah, I do. I really love experimenting with like color and just like putting a bunch of colors at once and seeing what happens. So, yeah, like out of these three really colorful things, the one in the middle, this one, definitely my favorite. So we're making progress, I would say. I hope so, at least. But I would like to graduate into drawing like more human things, because I have so many great ideas. Like, okay, there's this one idea that I have that has been in my brain since like May. And I want it so bad, but I know that I would not be able to do it for a very, very long time. So I've been wanting to find someone to commission this, but I need this person to be a fan of what I want. Okay, wait, hang on. Let me read. My art is too technical, too many years of drafting, yet it relaxes me. That's good that it relaxes you. Yes, Avatar, I'm almost done with my doodle. FF Fernandez also send me a picture of whatever it is you're doodling. But anyway, so I don't know if we have any Percy Jackson fans in the chat or watching, but I really, really love Rick Riordan's Percy Jackson Heroes of Olympus series. I love that series so much. It's like right up there with Harry Potter. if not maybe just a little bit higher, because sadly Harry Potter was written by J.K. Rowling, and I do not like her. But I love Percy Jackson. And I also love BTS, as y'all know. And I recently reread the Percy Jackson and Heroes of Olympus series back in May because quarantine. And oh yes, Roger, I knew I could count on you. And Ari, you need to read it. Please go read it. Yes, Brazil. Hello. But anyway, so I was rereading it, and then I got to the book, I believe it's in the Heroes of Olympus, where they encounter Thanatos, the god of death. The god of death, and the god who like controls the doors of death and like everything in Tartarus. And they were describing him. And the description that he had was very, very like a very beautiful man. And so beautiful that I believe Annabeth thought he was Cupid. And then he was like, I get mistaken for Cupid a lot. You know, there's not much of a line between like love and death and everything, like stuff like that. And I was just reading the description and I immediately thought Kim Tae-hyung, which is a member of BTS, one of my favorite members, actually. Let me pull up a picture real quick so y'all know what I'm talking about. Or you can at least try to understand what I'm talking about. So Kim Tae-hyung is a very handsome man. Like he's a very handsome man. Number one, he like in 2017 and like another year, I think he was like the number one handsome man like in Korea and like everything. And I'm like, yes, like literally, I don't, if I were to meet him, I don't think I'd be able to look him in the eye because of how intimidatingly beautiful he is. And then in another book, not House of Hades. Yes, no, in House of Hades, I think it is the Heroes of Olympus book. They encounter Cupid. Obviously, we all know who Cupid is. And they gave him also a really, really beautiful description, but it was different from Thanatos. And I thought Park Jimin, who is another member of BTS, and he is also a very handsome man. So, and what's like interesting is that like Kim Tae-hyung and Park Jimin, they were born in the same year, 1995, and so they call each other like soulmate and stuff. So I have this image in my head of Kim Tae-hyung and Park Jimin as Cupid and Thanatos. And so I want it in a painting. I would like it in a painting. And yes, Ari, thank you for validating me. I just need it. I need it to happen. And so I've tweeted like so many times on Stan Twitter. I'm trying to find an artist who is a BTS fan and a Percy Jackson / Heroes of Olympus fan so that they can do it for me and I will pay them for it and I will get it. I would just like to see it. It's been in my head for so long. My friend has the book. I think I might borrow it. Yes, Effa Fernandez, borrow it. Dimash is also very handsome. He could work also. Had to enlarge Sad Wings of Destiny LP cover for back tattoo a friend wants. Whoa. Sounds intense. Best crossover. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Mentally, I am there. But I don't know why I said but. I don't really have anything else to say. I've exerted so much energy. But I have been going for an hour now, and I'm kind of losing my voice. So I think I'm going to start to head out now. Thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it. I really love doing this. It's always really, I mean, Roger said it right. Like, it's always really nice for me to have this. It's basically a therapy session. I literally just dump all my problems on y'all, and y'all just take it. You're the real troopers here. Nadia, anytime you feel bad, try Alive. They always make you smile. Yeah, I will try. I love when you get passionate and creative. That's wonderful. Thank you, Roger. Take care. You all take care also. I hope you have a great evening, afternoon, morning, wherever you are. I just hope today is great, and may tomorrow be great. May your week be great. May your life be great. Yeah, no, thank you all so much for being here. If you weren't here when I mentioned it earlier, but if you have something that you would like to see me react to, I have no idea when I'm going to film it. But just so you if you want me to see what you want me to react to, go comment it on my Misty Mountains reaction video, and I'll get around to it. So, yes. Yes, I'm glad you could make it also, Ari. Oh, this is great. See you later. Let's just try what's on your mind about the skip. Okay. All right. I'm gonna get going. Have a good time. Love you all. Bye. Thank you for being here.